Well, happy birthday to me. I just recently had my birthday, turned 31. Yep, I'm getting old. But anyway, I got some books for my birthday, and I also got a gift card to a local bookstore, so that allowed me to get even more books for my birthday. So I thought this would be a great time to do a birthday book haul. So here's all the books I got for my birthday. First up, you have The Postman by David Brin. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with the movie that Kevin Costner did. A lot of people hate that movie. I'm in the minority that I really enjoyed The Postman. Now, I'll agree with everybody, it was way too long. If they trimmed about 30 minutes off the movie, it would have been a lot better. But I really enjoyed the movie, and I was really intrigued with the premise of the movie. So when I found out it was based on a book, I really wanted to read this book at some time. I bet this world in the book would even be more interesting than it was in a movie. But for a variety of reasons, a lot of times I just would go to a bookstore, I never saw it on the shelf, I just haven't had a chance to get it. So luckily I got it for my birthday, so I'm really excited to read The Postman by David Brin. Next up you have Roma Eterna by Robert Silverberg. This is an alternate history book. I've always been fascinated by the idea of what would happen if the Roman Empire existed into modern ages, and basically this is what this book is based off. So it kind of combines a little bit of science fiction there, because it's clear from the back cover that there is space travel in this world. Well, it's not clear from the back cover. I'm not sure how far advanced the space travel is, if it's just like our world where it's basically the equivalent of NASA, or if they've progressed to actually exploring other planets. That I don't know about. But I'm really interested to see how this author explores the idea of the Roman Empire existing into the modern world. So, really looking forward to reading this book, Roma Eterna. Next up, you have a couple books from the Ender's Game series by Orson Scott Card. First up, Children of the Mind, and then Ender's Shadow. Really love Ender's Game. It's one of my favorite books of all time now. The second and third book of the series I thought was really good, not necessarily great. So I'm hoping these two books are great. I think the second and third book got bogged down a little bit too much and delving into philosophy, and at some points the plot and character development was sacrificed for these philosophical arguments. So I'm hoping the fourth and fifth book are as good as Ender's Game is, because I really loved Ender's Game. Next up you have Metatrop List. It's edited by John Scalzi. It's a collection of short stories by various authors, and the back cover of this book describes it a lot better than I can, so let me just read it. More than an anthology, Metatrop List is the brainchild of 5 of science fiction's hottest writers: Elizabeth Bear, Tobias Buckle, Jay Lake, Carl Schroeder, and project editor John Scalzi, who combined their talents to build a new urban future and then wrote individual stories in this collectively constructed world. The results are unique glimpses of a shared vision and a reading experience unlike any you've had before. You're at the city limits now, see what's waiting inside. So I really like the idea that this future city has kind of been created by various authors through their own short stories. So instead of having short stories that aren't really related to each other, they're all connected in the fact that they're set in the same future city. So I'm really intrigued by this idea, and I'm interested to see how it turns out. So I think I'm really going to enjoy Metatrop List. Then you have another alternate history book by one of my favorite authors, Harry Turtledove, Coup d'etat. It's in the War That Came Early series. The basic premise behind this series is that World War II started a couple years early, and how that would have changed historical events. The thing I really love about Harry Turtledove, you really don't have to love history to enjoy a series. Now, if you love history, there's all these great historical aspects that you'll actually be fascinated by that he works into the books. If you don't like history, you'll still enjoy his books, because Turtledove is a master at character development. You really come to love his characters so much. In fact, I'm always very sad when a Turtledove series ends. I've read several of his series, because you become to love the character so much, you're just sad to see him go. So I'm very excited to read this book, but at the same time I'm sad at this end of this series. So, Coup d'etat, the last book in the War That Came Early series by Harry Turtledove. And lastly, the only non-fiction book I got as part of this haul was Napoleon Bonaparte by Alan Shom. Always been really interested in Napoleon. Never read a solo book just about Napoleon. I've read several history books that cover Napoleon, but he's always been a part of it. He's never been the entire book. So it actually, my mom had asked me what I wanted for my birthday. One of the things I mentioned is like, well, I wouldn't mind getting a nonfiction book about Napoleon. So she got this for me, so I'm very excited to read it now. It looks like it's a very in-depth, but by how big it is. But I'm still excited to read all about Napoleon. So now that's the last book in my birthday book haul. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, I'm a part of a couple collab channels. Project Nerdy channel talks all about nerdy stuff, and We Read Books, a book channel that does all sorts of book reviews. The links to both those channels are in the description box below. Please subscribe to those. I do a video on Project Nerdy every 2 weeks, and I try to do a review on Reread Books every month or two. So if you enjoy my videos here, go check out Project Nerdy and Reread Books. And of course, subscribe to this channel as well if you haven't already. I'm a little over 400 subscribers, and I've decided when I get to 500, I am going to do some sort of contest giveaway. It'll probably be something book related. So if you'd like to be a part of that contest, you're going to have to be a subscriber, and the quicker I get to 500 subscribers, the quicker I'll be doing that contest. So if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of the haul in the comment section below, and I'll see you the next time.